Good morning, Hit Nation, folks, for guys, and everything in between and beyond. My name is Roy, host of Happenings with my PennyQuickies here today. I actually looked at the thumbnail last time that Rap prepared. I don't even think that there's a new pace. I actually joked with Raph that we don't need new pace. That basically what we need is just to have, point guards functioning as point guards. We have to have chemistry. Wiggins definitely needs to be better adapted because we expect more of him. We can't expect, I think, from Wiggins 20 points a night, but we have to say that it's realistic to expect over 10 on a consistent basis, right? Over double digits on a consistent basis, which is obviously the same thing that's going to be expected of Norman Powell. Neither of them, rather, played yesterday. It was kind of a C team situation with Keshad Johnson starting, with Jaime Jaquez starting very well, actually. I'll talk about Keshad Johnson, but with Jaime Jaquez starting very well, with Ware starting well, Davion Mitchell, I think that his defense is just going to improve as the games go by, so obviously that's not a game to judge him by. Basically in general, just having this interesting team put together for this first night of a back-to-back. We play Atlanta tonight, and then I think that it's really important to put things into perspective once again. Roy, people in my head would ask, Roy, are you concerned that the Miami Heat has lost its first four preseason games? Oh my God, that was a tongue twister for me. I'm a little bit tired today. So my concern that we are 0-4 in the preseason, does that raise any flag of concern whatsoever coming into the preseason? And I'll answer with a very straight face and very serious face. I laugh because of the ridiculousness of having to answer this. No, I am not. I'm concerned about Cass yesterday having left the game with some sort of leg contusion, I think. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I just don't want anyone missing time because we don't know when Tyler Hero is going to come back. That's already going to be a tough stretch. We play the Magic for the second time. We lose against the Magic. They didn't have Banchero. We didn't play Bam. We didn't play Wiggins. We didn't play Norm. So we didn't play we didn't play Jovic. We didn't play our main guys that were on the injury report, and Cass was also taken out. And then we see those trash minutes given to Danger, which is basically what's going to happen. You're going to have those trash minutes. Ware basically in my opinion, outperformed in a way. He had almost 50% shooting, right? 4 of 4 free throws versus Franz Wagner. 10 of 10 free throws. Free throws are a problem. 3 of 8 field goals made. 9 of 17 for Ware. So definitely more touches for Ware. 24 points versus 17. That's why I don't think that those numbers actually make a big difference. The field goal percentage was close, right? It was about 0.9% more for the Magic. They shot the ball slightly better, I guess, 35-91, 37-94 for the Magic. Field goals made. 3-point percentage was also close, 9 out of 33 for us, 13 out of 40 for them. 3-point percentage was not as close, about 5% difference for the Magic. We shot low in this case, right? But those were the numbers that I just said yesterday. But the most, I think, eye-popping here is, of course, defensive rebounds winning by 10, offensive rebounds winning by 9, a total of 19 rebounds more than us. Free throws at an 86 percentage, almost 87% for Orlando, and 73 for us. And I'll tell you what I think, okay? What I think is this. Right now, I was going to say I don't like Keshad Johnson, right? I'm not even going to talk about Myron Gardner. I'm not going to talk about Thompson. I forgot his first name. I'm not going to talk about Young, Jameer Young, I think. I'm not going to talk even about Danger, which I don't think is going to stay with the team. These people have yet to play in the season, if they play, right? The players that actually make it. We already saw Keels being cut. If they make the season. And if they make the season as a two-way contract, which is basically the way that this is structured, we're going to see them play when the season comes. right? Unfortunately for us right now, we cannot really talk about that. We don't know what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. We are not sure. So the preseason really does not matter. Number one, because regardless of them not having Desmond Bain and not having Polo Banquero and us not having also our main people, it's an experimental team, which is what Spo wants to do. From what Eric Reed said yesterday, maybe he has, no, for sure he has more inside information than us. There is definitely going to be a situation in which the team plays a little bit more like what the regular season would look like. As he says, as we're coming close, right? I don't think that we have any other game before the Grizzlies, do we? I think it's Atlanta today, and then Grizzlies on Friday, and then we have something on the 20, and then the 22nd, and then the 22nd. I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me right now. I'm not seeing any pages right now. I can take a quick gander just so as not to Miami Heat games, just so as not to kind of lose too much face. But the preseason, I think, oh yeah, we have today, that's it, and then the Grizzlies on 8 p.m. October 17th, which means Friday, and then we have no more preseason. The Magic at 7 p.m. October 22nd, so that's going to be 5 days after those two games that we have. Am I concerned if we lose both of them? I am not concerned if we lose either of them. Or both of them. I'm not. I mean, right now, losing is not the point. Right now is seeing these people get acclimated, these people kind of trying to understand the culture better and doing things in a better way. However, of course you want to win. Of course you want to see a win. And of course, if this carries into the season, then the preseason is going to ring a bell. But again, we did a very good job last preseason, and we did a very bad job in the season. I hope that the contrary is also obtainable here. So that's what I think we're going to watch. I am just, again, I'm pleased to have games to watch. I'm not going to watch a very foreseeable blowout when players are playing in positions that they should be playing at, but with those players are not going to see minutes, right? For them to see minutes, they would have to be making something extraordinary, and that was the opposite of what I saw yesterday. Pelle Larsson, I think, heading into the third quarter already with 5 fouls. That was a pretty, again, 13 minutes, 5 fouls. Not a good game for Pelle Larsson, not the unit that he's normally going to play with. Perhaps he's going to play with Jaquez. Perhaps he's going to play with Davion Mitchell, and Ware as well. But there's going to be different dynamics of play, right? Keshad Johnson, in my opinion, has not proved that he deserves to be on the contract that he might acquire. But again, this is the preseason. So the moral of the preseason is this. I liked what I saw from Jaime because he's trying to adapt and he's trying to improve his game and he's trying to take contact. Don't think it matters. Only the season matters. I like what I see from Ware. Everybody wants to see better from Ware, but at the end of the day, if we have Bam doing that, close to 50% field goals, scoring 24 points, we're going to be happy with Bam. So we have to be happy with Ware, regardless of plus and minus. I think Kaz is can work. I don't think he's going to play many minutes per season, but I think it can work. I think we're going to see more of Larson, more of Jovic. But in any case, I am again happy that the season is coming. Only 2 more games until the season is coming. 1 tonight. Yeah, that's it. Stay safe, stay dry, stay as happy as possible in this very, very complicated and tormented world of ours. Let's go Heat.